our current website receives over 38 million hits a year. It was built back in the 90s, and it was built on an old legacy platform, which has, pretty much become obsolete, as far as adding any new enhancements or things like that. Currently, where you're sitting there looking at to get all the information on a particular property, you're having to hit between 5 to 10 different hyperlinks to get all the information, print each page out, and go back and forth. We are upgrading that, where now you're getting all the property information on one page. There's no more hyperlinks, so you're getting all the area overview, the land details, building details, sales information on one page. But what's great about that too is that information can be dragged and dropped into an appraisal report or a real estate report, where in the past they had to print those pages out and include them as an addenda as part of the report. We're upgrading our property record card, our search page as well. This is our new search page, and for example, if I want to type in Vermejo Avenue, it's going to pull everything up that has the name Vermejo and ownership. Some of the major users are our real estate community, our real estate agents, brokers, and appraisers. Individuals also, in the insurance industry, they use the website quite a bit as well. But there are a number of individuals from developers, investors, alike that also use the website.
Our department uses Steve's website probably more than any other department in the county. So I think we interact with whatever improvements he's making as much, if not more, than maybe even the folks out in the real world, the realtors and appraisers. Just we're using it at the front counter, we're using it in meetings, we're using it doing research and writing staff reports. So we interact with his website and his records literally all day, every day.
On the current website, which is, again, a pretty popular website, folks are receiving information in regards to what the land value is, the improvement value, ownership information. If there's any kind of sales information on the property, we provide that. Zoning, just a number of things that we provide on the website, and we're going to be adding to with the new launch, where not only you can have building and land details, but ownership information, sales information, but we've also gone into where we have now able to map out a neighborhood and provide property owners with visual of the sales. What kind of sale was it? Was it an arm's length transaction? Was it a sale between family members? It was a trust LLC, things like that. So we're further going into that. And also be able to pull in a number of governmental databases and compiled into one, where we're pulling in Pikes Peak Regional Building permits, where now property owners can go out there and look at the permits that are being pulled within their neighborhood and see if folks are finishing their basements, upgrading their bathrooms, putting on a new deck, putting on a solar array, things like that. So quite a bit more information we're going to be providing to our citizens here in the next couple of weeks. Including the demographics, I feel, and I've been working on this for nearly 4 years now, is putting it into a map database, put it into a map feature, is very visual to our citizens, to our property owners. So trying to get away from the old-fashioned columns and rows and put into a visual format where folks can now see the outline of their neighborhood and see what's going on in their neighborhood. And also including additional information, U.S. Census data, where folks can actually see what is going on in their neighborhood, or if they're buying a property, where now you have education attainment, median age, what kind of careers are these folks in? So folks can make an informed decision, as they're buying in a neighborhood, see what's going on in there. So instead of going to 5, 6, 7 different websites, they can now just visit one website, the El Paso County Assessor's website, to gain all this information. Another major enhancement, to this website is called Citizen Comper. So now what that is where citizens, once they get a notice of value from my office, they can now sit down at their kitchen table with a cup of coffee and pull up my website and go into Citizen Comp or pull up their property, and I provide them the comparables, within their neighborhood or within a particular distance from their property. They can select those comps, and I actually build them a comp grid sheet and a report where they can sit there and make an informed decision if they want to appeal their property or not appeal their property. So all that information is going to be there in Citizen Comper. They are going to now have the ability to see the same information that my appraisers see when we value your property.
Well, I'm just really excited about the Assessor's new website. It has a lot of additional mapping features, GIS features that allow homeowners and contractors to get a real idea of what's going on in any given neighborhood. They can access permit data, all kinds of additional data based on demographics, and there's just a real wealth of information there.
So what we're able to offer the citizens, elected officials, developers, realtors, appraisers, in terms of the availability of data, I mean, it's pretty much endless at this point in terms of what's at their fingertips.
As mentioned, the current site receives over 38 million hits a year, and it has become the backbone of the assessor's office, and has created many efficiencies here in the office. And I too foresee that happening with the upgrades, with the new property record card, and with the new search page, and also My Community and Citizen Comper. It's going to add more efficiencies to my office.